Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Aquarius Replay walkthrough. So, in the first episode, we went through... Oh, wrong button. We went through Phase 1. We got all Phase 1 done. This episode, we're going to focus on Phase 2, but we already got one done. So, we landed an uncommon fish when we were doing our Phase 1. We were just fishing, and we just randomly got an uncommon fish. So, all you have to do for this milestone is to catch a fish that is a B level or above. So it can't be a C, it can't be a very basic. It has to be a B level or above. We got that one, not even trying, so keep that in mind that you might get some of these out of order, but that's okay. I just want to make sure you guys are getting them as easy as possible and as quickly as possible. So we got that one done. Let's grab that one. We're going to get a prepackaged advanced mining laser and some dangling orbs. That kind of sounds gross. We got that. We're good. So let's just double check what we got here. We have our mining beam. So let's put that in there. So we have our fish left over from when we were fishing. We did cook a fish, so we have that. So we can use this to get some health back. Excuse me. I'm getting all choked up over here. All right. Anyway, we're going to keep our nutrient processor. So I'm going to pick that up. We're going to take that with us. So now in this episode, Phase 2, we're going to reach the second angling destination, second fishing spot. After we get there, we have to land a message in a bottle from the angler. Use bait while we're fishing. Release 2 fish back into the water. That's why we're not going to get rid of the fish we already have. Catch 1 fish that's only active during the day. And deploy the exos skiff and catch 2 uncommon irradiated fish. So this is where it's going to get kind of difficult, maybe a little bit tedious depending on how you want to play the game. We need to go to a radiation planet and catch fish on a radiation planet. So number 1, you need to find a radiation planet, but number 2, it has to have water because you can't go fishing on a planet that has no water. So first things first, we're going to head towards the next rendezvous, the next fishing area. And our hyperdrive has no fuel. We need to get more fuel. So, let's head to the space station. Let's go get some stuff. Maybe we can get a hyperdrive upgrade over here at the space station. So, let's do that. We're going to head over here. We're going to put our fish into our ship. That way we don't get rid of it. So, our dangling orb was a recipe or a item we got from doing an uncommon fish, catching an uncommon fish. But if you look at it, it says a specialist lure designed to attract diurnal fish, meaning daytime. Nocturnal is nighttime, diurnal is daytime fish. So this is the bait you want to use if you want to catch fish during the day. So do we have the recipes for any other bait? We do not have the recipes for any bait yet. Do we get that in here? I imagine we should, right? Inventory slots, fishing bait recipes. So, when we get our next, the second objective, our milestone number 2 in Phase 2, when we get that done, we'll get all the recipes for our different baits. Let's land in here. And again, we are trying to pre-plan for our bait. We're trying to collect phosphorus, dihydrogen. We're also going to need mordite, which is an item you get from killing animals or dead animals. Sometimes you can find it on space stations to buy from pilots, but not very common, not very, it's very rare for that to happen. So we need fuel for our hyperdrive. Let's see if we can get an upgrade. That way we can use less fuel for our hyperdrive. Maybe even go farther. We have 1 hyperdrive module. Hyperdrive, but we need 650 nanites. We only have 402. And, okay, there's nothing else here. So let's see if we can get some nanites. Let's go to our discovery tab. We're going to upload all of our discoveries. And we got, oh, dang it. We got 3 nanites. Okay, great. Is there anything we can sell to get nanites? Nothing really. So we can't really do anything about that either. So we are screwed. So instead of doing nothing, we will get the C-class hyperdrive upgrade. It's not going to really help us that much, but it will do something. So let's do that. We can afford 77 nanites. That's fine. So let's install that and see what we get. We got an extra 59 light years. We still need fuel, though. So we need chromatic metal and condensed carbon. We need both. So let's make some condensed carbon. We can make that. And then we need to go buy some chromatic metal. So let's see if anyone's selling chromatic metal. Do you have any chromatic metal for me? Maybe some mordite. That would be good. You have a whole lot of nothing. Well, thank you for nothing. That's my ship. This guy just landed. You're going to have some chromatic metal, right? Chromatic metal. Let's go. And nothing. He doesn't even have, like, copper or anything I can make chromatic metal out of. Man. What about you? Let's see. Pyrite. He has copper. We can make chromatic metal out of that. Let's grab that. 33,000. And so we're going to slap that into our refiner. Take out the condensed carbon we have. There. Let that cook. And then we're going to double check over here at the terminal, and we're going to realize that the terminal sells chromatic metal, and we just wasted our time. But let's see. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, good. Thank God. I didn't want to have to come back here. They sell phosphorus here as well, so we can get phosphorus like everywhere, you guys. Phosphorus is very, very common, obviously. But the mordite is going to be the hard one. Now, there is an easy way to get it. If you are swimming in the water, shooting fish, they die quickly, and you can get a lot of mordite that way. A lot of mordite that way. But, you know, you have to be a soulless person like me and kill fish. All right. Let's start making some more fuel. So the other thing you can do, what I try to do is go to press X if you're on Xbox, square if you're on PlayStation, on the warp cell itself, and it gives you the tree. So you know what you need and how much you have. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 3. So we can make 3 warp cells. Done. 1. Wait a minute. 2, 3. So we can make basically 3 jumps. Every warp cell is going to be a jump until you get more upgrades. So keep that in mind. You need more upgrades, you'll be good to go. That's 1 jump, and we're going to be almost at our next rendezvous, which is awesome. Be able to knock this one out really quickly. So yeah, the plan here is to land where we need to go for the fishing spot, and then we are going to just start fishing with no bait while we try to get a message and a bottle. Keep in mind, when you have a certain milestone highlighted, it seems to increase the odds or increase the chance. Like, it tells the game, hey, this is what I'm looking for. It's not a guarantee. You might have to, you know, might need to fish forever. But in my own experience, anecdotally, if you have a mission highlighted, it increases the odds because the game realizes that's what you're trying to do. It also makes the mission markers available so you can get to see what you're doing. So that's always a benefit. And let's go over here to the secret fishing spot number 2. Of course, there is a freighter out here. Let me get around this guy. And now we can use our... Come on. I'm past him. Thank you. So while we're doing that, let me grab some more of this stuff. Yep, chromatic metal. We're probably going to need more, condensed carbon for sure. Organize all of this. Throw that in the ship. Keep that here. Boom, boom. We got a lot of batteries. Whoa, okay. I made a lot of batteries earlier. That's pretty good, right? That'll help us out. What kind of planet is this? This is a hot planet, which means we can get our hot fish here. I just realized something. We need to get a radiated fish. Do we have a radiation planet? That's a hot planet. That is a gamma intensive planet, but that's a radiation planet. But I don't see any water on that thing. Do you? I don't see any water on that thing. That's a toxic planet. That is a toxic planet. And that is a hot planet, a scalding planet. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we have a radiation planet in this system. However, we do not have any water on it. Well, I don't see any water on it. So we're going to have to double check that. We're going to have to go over there and look and see if there's any water on that planet. However, you don't have to go fishing in the rendezvous or the secret fishing spot systems. You can go to any system. Any system will count. So if you know where one is or you have the location of one, absolutely go do that. So it's more of we're trying to be more conservative or more, use it to our advantage of we're in a system anyway. We might as well get the things we can in this system. So let's see where it is. Oh, God. Really? Why are you aiming over there? That's where I want to go. I literally aimed at that. Big old golden diamond. What are you talking about? So secret fishing spot number 2. I assume it's going to be this building right here because there's water all over the place. So this is like the only other location around here. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the good spot right here. This is our rendezvous. Oh, we landed on the water. Oh yeah, I forgot we had we have our aqua jets. So we do have aqua jets. That's why I was able to land on the water. Remember, from our milestone in phase 1, we got our aqua jets. So we're good. We can land on the water if we want to. There we go. You don't need to interact with it. You don't need to do anything here. So you can if you'd like. I'm just going to start fishing. I need to get my my note in a bottle. So make sure, again, that one is highlighted right here. And we can actually get our reward for doing this, going to the fishing spot, which is inventory slots ×5 and 900 nanites. I wish I would have done that earlier. Be able to get my upgrades, all my good stuff. There we go. 1. There we go. That's good. Alrighty. So let's switch over to our fishing pole. And let's see if we can get a note from a bottle or a message in a bottle. So we have our mission highlighted. Not a guarantee, but hopefully it will increase our chances and we'll get it pretty quick. Nothing? Come on, fish. I know you want to bite that. I know I'm right here, but the bait is really good, right? Come on. Almost. Come on. Bite it. Thank you. And we got a pirefin fish. Great. Give me my message in a bottle. Come on. You know you want to. You can even, if you tap the right trigger, it kind of wiggles it. I don't know if that increases the odds or not, but it's fun. It's fun. And if these take too long, I will fast forward it just because I know it's probably boring to watch me do this constantly over and over again. Oh, wait a minute. We caught a fish that only swims during the day. Well, we didn't even need bait for that. Like, look at that. We got our fish that only swims during the day just by fishing. That's it. That's all we did. I mean, we are fishing during the day, so that makes sense. You have a random chance of catching fish that appear during the daylight, so of course. We're trying to get a message in a bottle, though. That wasn't even the one we had highlighted. Come on, man. Let's see. Well, we got a radiation protection. Do we already have that? Oh, we do already have that, so we could sell that for money. Put it in our ship while I wait for my message in a bottle. Come on. And, yeah, there we go. Message in a bottle. So not only do you have to catch it, you have to read it. So you have to open this thing up, unseal it. And there we go. A scrap of paper recovered from a bottle found bobbling in the water. The message on it reads, "The rumors were true. It's out there. I can feel it. Not here, but somewhere. The water calls to me. I just need to follow its voice." Okay, so we have that. That is our milestone done on that one. So let's do that one. Fishing bait recipes. So now we have our fishing bait recipes. So now we can kind of figure out what we want to get. So if we go over to our exosuit, we pull up our build menu, you'll get a list of fishing bait. I would say the most cost-effective bait, the easiest to build, but also gives you the best chance, is going to be your spicy chum. And remember, we've been collecting phosphorus and dihydrogen. We just need mordite in order to get that one. But that's the most cost-effective one. The best bait is going to be your bionic lure, but you're going to need some advanced materials, as you can see, amino chamber, lubricant. So it costs you a lot. It takes a lot of time to get that stuff. But it's the best bait in the game. Spicy chum is very good. And then the easiest bait to make is the mealworms. It only takes condensed carbon, but it's very basic. It only gives you a little bit of an increase whenever you use it. So we need some mordite. So what we're going to do is we're going to just jump in this water right here. And if you look around, you will see fish in the water. If you shoot these fish are very easy to take out, to murder, and they will give you the mordite we need. However, you gotta murder them. That's the problem. Let's take these guys out here. Squid. So yeah, look at how fast they die. Very, very easy. And you get a, you don't get a lot of mordite, but you get a good amount because you're killing them so quickly. Boom. Look at that. So that is what we're going to do to get our mordite going. That way we can make our spicy chum bait. Holy cow, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. Dun, 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 dun. Any other, oh, there's some. Now watch out for these glowing blue jellyfish. They will attack you. They come out in defense. They're like the water sentinels. They will come out and get you for taking out anything. So if you're mining resources or, killing animals. That's a big animal right there. There we go! Discovered an aquatic creature over 75 kilos. I might have known about that one, but I didn't know it was here. So, rendezvous number 2, number 2, the second fishing spot has that for you. So there you go. Let's grab that one, that one, that one. So how much mordite do we pick up? Oh, we got a lot. All right, we got a lot. We're good, we're good. 280 is freaking phenomenal. So we've been getting a lot of mordite. We've been killing a lot of these little puffer octopus. So we got that. All right, so we should have enough. Let's go. Let's not be crazy here. I can spend like 10 minutes trying to get this stuff. So I'm unrealistically nerdy and crazy. So 200 should be plenty. Plenty. Let's get out of the water and jump in our ship because we need to go find... Release 2 fish back. Oh, wait a minute. While we're in the water, we need to release our 2 fish. So while you're in the water, you can only do this while you're in the water. You need to release 2 fish. So if you hover over a fish you've already caught, it'll say release it. We released 1. And we can release this one. 2. And the other benefit of doing that is you get nanites for every fish you release into the water. So you can either go to the space station and sell those fish for money. You can cook the fish and make food out of it, or you can release the fish and you get nanites for it. Highly, highly more lucrative to just release the fish and make some money, or make some nanites. So we got that done. Let's collect that reward. We got the exo skiff. We're going to need some crystal sulfide in order to make this thing. Crystal sulfide. So... let's go. Now that we've done a few things here, let's go double check this rendezvous number 2 planet and see if it is a radiation planet with water. It doesn't need to be a lot of water. It just needs to have water, period. If they have like a little tiny lake or a pond, that will still count. Let's see. Where is this dang thing at? Where is this radiation planet? I think it's right here. It does not look like a... it does not look like a water planet whatsoever, you guys. You can tell. You can tell by looking. If you press pause, go to your discovery. That is a fungal planet. Gamma. So you can just look at this planet right here. And there's no water around it. So it's like 90% chance this thing is just a dry rock of a planet. There's no water on it. But I want to be absolutely sure. I don't want to miss one just in case we need it. Let's eat this food and then get rid of it. We don't need any of these meaty chunks. Move that over there. Move this down here. So while we're going there, let's make our bait. So if we go to craft, there's our spicy chum. You need 80 mordite, 25 phosphorus, and 90 dihydrogen. And if you build it, it'll give you 30 spicy chum bait. So there you go. But we have a whole bunch. Look at that, big stacks of everything. So let's make as much as we can. We made 90 bait. That is way more than you're probably going to need for the expedition. If you make, one stack of 30, you should be okay. Maybe if you want to go to be extra careful, you can go to 60, but 90 is a little bit overkill. You don't need 90.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So we know there is no water over here. You can literally see nothing here. No water. So let's go to the other side over here. Gamma planet, and yeah, I don't see anything here. So we are not going to find a gamma planet in this system that has water anyway. So guys, I was going around, I've gone to a whole bunch of systems over here, and then I ran into, oh god, I'm never going to find it again. I've ran into a system that's called Radfish 3. I have a feeling this might be the one. So we're still next to rendezvous number 3, the fishing spot number 3. There is a system called Radfish 3. It's really close. It's 80, Actually, no, it's shorter than that. So right next to it, just off to the side, Radfish number 3. Let's just see. I have a suspicion maybe some awesome member of the No Man's Sky community decided to name this Radfish. Come on, if this is a fake out, I'm gonna lose all my faith in the community because they're gonna really mess with me on this one. Really? All right, so we go into the system. We're gonna look around. Obviously not a water planet. It says fungal mold, so we're good. Weathering waves and gamma root. So that means that is a oh yeah, look at that. Boom. 3L Aquarius. Buddha Logic, you're freaking awesome. You are a champion and a legend, sir. Thank you, Buddha Logic. So we are going here for our next one. Again, remember, it's right next to the third rendezvous. The system is called Radfish 3L, discovered by Buddha Logic because they are a legend. And so we are going to get our expedition milestones done for phase 2. We're not going to be in phase 3 yet. Phase 2, we're going to be taking the bait, which is just to fish using bait. We're going to deploy the exos skiff, and we're going to catch 2 uncommon irradiated fish right here in this system. So let's make sure we have enough room in our inventory. We do. We have a whole bunch of meat. We don't need all this. So I can get rid of it. You can use it as bait. However, food is generally not really useful as bait. It works, but it's way better to use an actual bait itself. Like we made the spicy chum, remember? So we're going to be using that, and we don't really need to do anything else other than that spicy chum. Spicy chum will help you out a ton. So we have our radiation protection, so this will protect us. And also, we have to deploy the exos skiff, which means we need to install that thing. What do we need? We're going to need 120 magnetized ferrite. We have that already. 30 salt, which we got. And we need 2 crystal sulfide. We only have 1. So we need to jump in the water and find 1 more crystal sulfide. And we'll be able to get that done. So, remember, we have our aqua jets that we learned from a previous milestone in phase 1. So now we can land anywhere we want. We don't have to land on a landmass. We can just land in the water like this. And I would highly recommend you do that, and you can fish right off of your ship. But we're going to try to find some, what's it called? Crystal sulfides in this water. So if we see, oh, right there, literally landed right above it. So if you just pull out your visor and look around, you'll see it. They're all over the place in the water. So we just go down in here.
Extreme radiation detected.
And is it under the... Okay. Explored 40 units below the sea level. So you will run into this, eventually as well. So if you're just wandering around, you can do that as well. You'll just get that. We can get some more mordite while we're down here as well. There's a big old fish over there. Some fish over there. I'm looking for small fish because they're easier to take out. Let's get our crystal sulfide really fast. Hopefully this one's above the water or above the ground, so I can just grab it. Yep, looks like it. So we got our crystal sulfide. We're done. We have our skiff. So we just need to build it now. I believe all of our other stuff is on our ship, so we need to get back in here. I can take out a fish while I'm going. That'd be great. There's no fish really out in this water. All right, fine, whatever. Let me get up to my boat. So we need to deploy the exo skiff. So we have to install it. That way we have it, and then we have to deploy it. So let's install it. It's in your inventory, in your suit inventory. We need to build our exo skiff. And then you don't only have to build it, you have to deploy it, which means press down on your D-pad to go to your quick menu. And it's a vehicle, so summon vehicles. And it's going to be, I believe, yeah, it's its own separate thing. So we have our exo skiff. So we can just deploy it right here, right above my face. And yeah, we don't even need to get on it. You can if you want to. This is our cool boat that they added with the Aquarius Expedition or the Aquarius update. So you can fish off of that if you'd like. But we have our fishing pole. And remember, you can go into your inventory, select your fishing rig, and make sure you have your bait attached. Like we put our spicy chum in there. Let's get some irradiated fish, and we are fishing with bait, so hopefully we get some cool fish out of here. Let's see. Come on, I need some good irradiated fish. And those waves are getting pretty tall. Holy moly. So this is why I generally try to fish off of my starship and not my exo skiff. Because these waves will go over your little boat that they give you, the exo skiff. Oh, this is a big one. A giant ray. It's in many different habitats, so it's not an irradiation fish. Enhanced your angling with bait. So we got our angling milestone, or our bait milestone done. Now we're trying to get our radiation fish. So that was a normal fish. You can tell by the description of the fish. It'll say it's found on irradiated worlds. That's the fish we're looking for. Come on. Oh, now the sea is calmed. The ocean is calmed. It is a giant, a cycloptic eel. And you see it says it's a large aquatic creature found in the irradiated waters of radioactive worlds. That's what we're looking for. And it needs to be at least an uncommon. So at least a B level. This is an A level, so it counts. You need at least a B, A, or an S class if you can get one of that fish. So we got one. We're going to need some more, though. So I believe we only need 2. Yep, we only need 2 radioactive fish. So we just need another one. And, oh, this is a big one. We got a green scale bloater. It's found on many different habitats, meaning it's not a radiation fish. And this is where, yeah, the speedrun thing will come into effect because you never know what you're going to get. So it's all randomized. Come on, give me a fish. Radiation fish. And we got a razor jaw that comes. It's a B level, and it comes from irradiated waters. That should be it. So we got it. Let's jump back into our ship. So we have all of phase 2 done. We fished with bait. We got that one knocked out. So we're going to get a prepackaged launch auto charger. Good. We also did our pond skipper. We deployed the exo skiff. We got mealworms, spicy chum, and bionic lures. So this is all good bait that you can use to find fish. And then finally, we got the feed water. We got our irradiated fish. 2 uncommon irradiated fish. So we are good to go. Hopefully you guys liked the episode. If you did, hit that like button. And in the next one, oh, wait, we got our phase 2 reward, which is going to be our deep sea flipper customization. So this is the cool character customization that you can earn from this expedition. And we got our deep sea leggings. So we got our leggings and our flippers, basically our shoes, our boots. We got that done and done. So we're done with phase 2. We're going to move on to phase 3 in the next episode, and we're already ahead of the curve. So I will see you guys in the next episode.